Hello, and welcome to another episode of Short Stories with Stefan, a reading rainbow runway roller coaster dedicated to bringing you fictional fun in the fantastic form of free internet content. Let's get to it. Drinks with friends spurs on good conversation. Something about the relaxed nature of enjoying the hard work of a brewer somewhere far off or local grounds you to the moment. The only downside is balancing drinking and drinking. Once one person tips the scale in the direction of liquid truth, anything might happen. The most common occurrence, though, is the ageless pastime of putting one's foot in one's mouth. So as I sip on my third drink, the little familiar tingle appears. We're all talking about politics, a most dangerous minefield some of the time. Amongst friends, it is typically safe to express one's feelings. The only newcomer tonight is Fred, Lila's new boyfriend. I like Jack, her ex, but he likes spending his free time cheating on Lila, so he had to go. Fred seems fine, quiet mostly, but he doesn't give off bad vibes per se. No. It's not an excuse. We have to finish the saying. Jared is getting ramped up. Jared, come on, it really is a few bad apples. Correct. And the saying is a few bad apples spoil the bunch. They go back and forth on this topic for a few minutes when quiet Fred chimes in. I think there needs to be more scrutiny on how police are trained and how well they're cared for. A moment of silence always follows the voice of a newcomer with a solid opinion. Cared for? Jared asks. Why on God's green earth would I worry about the well-being of a paramilitary compound hell-bent on abusing the disenfranchised? Fred adjusts in his seat, and I see now how tall he is, even while seated. Look, all I'm saying is cops need mental health care too. Some way more than others. Oh my God. Name one cop you think would admit to, let alone commit to, working on their mental health. A moment passes, quickly. Then Fred looks down and says, my dad, or at least he tried, took his own life last year. All eyes are on Jared as we watch him contemplate the many flavors now swirling around in his mind's palate. It is safe to assume the giant foot in his mouth is of an unknown flavor. Or at least, that's what his silence now conveys. Thanks again for watching Short Stories with Stefan, a Koi Pond Studios production. Don't forget to hit the big trinity of an online entity, like, subscribe, and share. If you want to hear my thoughts about each story, check out the podcast too, anywhere you listen, for added commentary on these stories and more. And I'll see you next week for another original short story. Bye-bye.